episode today is brought to you by Sensi Medical Cannabis House, located at the Pulse Center on Trafalgar Road.
Shortcut Wabas located at 9 Branch Square.
Where?
Steve big up at that 9 Branch Square. Steve big up at there himself. Alright, if you don't know where that is, tell him where it is, right?
It's on the Washington Boulevard across from Mishi's, or where it used to be Mishi's, Super Center, and of course it's right beside Ruby's gas station.
Ruby's gas station.
You can't miss it. And shout out to Lothian's Boutique for my hair. You can follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. You can use the promo code AriHamon and get 20% off for the Christmas, guys.
So, if you don't know what we're talking about in regards to what we say Aidonia, or Trouble Aidonia, was recently performing in Trinidad. I don't know what the show is. I was recently performing in Trinidad, and he was speaking about how people are speaking mind. How it seemed like people are trying take away him shine and not giving him proper ratings. Shit like that. Here's the other.
Enough time them try downplay my thing. Like say me a normal artist. Trinidad me a big bumper clan artist. Want to some more? Yeah. Sorry for the profanity. But me have to just express myself in a Jamaican way. Yeah. See? Yeah. 2005 till now, how much artists come and gone? Come and gone. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year and gone. Yeah. Me rate 5 star there. Me rate Assassin, me rate that one heap of artists. But from 2005 till now, lyrically in a dancehall music, Aidonia and 5 star are the two baddest bumper clan artists.
Alright, so you had that to say while in Trinidad. Now, before we get into my thoughts on this, I just wanted to give the people them some background on my fandom. This Aidonia.
Fanatics.
I've been a fan of Aidonia. I think the first song I hear from him and I rate was Girl, breast
for me, I know everybody speaks.
Irreplaceable in him. It's an inevitable rhythm. Squeeze up. I don't remember the title, but I know it's an inevitable rhythm. From here, that song, let me say, DJ But. I've gotten into several arguments. Several people at school. I've skipped classes to be a part of these arguments.
Jesus.
To argue for Aidonia, even when Aidonia was in the little, shits with Busy Signal, my artist was Aidonia. I've told this to both of their faces. We have this on record, though?
Yes.
Alright. Now, as it is the case with any fandom, you'll have your ebbs and flows. I've had my ebbs and flows with Aidonia. I may get personal now.
I knew this would happen.
No, I'm going to reveal something that I don't know, but the people them probably don't know, and Aidonia himself don't know. But he might know now. If we were ever to be on the radio a year earlier than we were in 2013, Aidonia would have hate me. But it's weird, I think.
Why?
You want to know why? I'm glad you asked that question, Johnny. Because me as a fan, I felt let down. I felt that. You want to play the tight World Styles violin? Like, when we interview him, I'm going to play a clip from that interview, a little bit from now. When we interview him, when we asked him about the fans that they felt probably he could have taken the lead when Cartel did not have him problem them, I was that fan. I was speaking for various Diddy fans out there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a case where it's like, you get to a point, like I'm at this point in Manchester United now, in my fandom. Like, we just cuss them. I said, I'll be a fuck crew now, dude. To me, I'll be a fuck crew, did it, dog. Come I said, dog.
Make some music, no dog.
Make some blood clan music. 1. 2, Cartel, the undisputed number 1 at the time, who had run shit for years. He might have problems, and it seemed like there's this space where somebody can take the reins, and I felt that this was the perfect opportunity for Aidonia. Munga have him run, Conscience have him run. I said, Donia time this now. I'm have undisputed run and say, yo, him a run dancer.
Donia.
You see me? I felt he let that opportunity slip. I was angry. Fuck.
What were you expecting though? Like hits after hits after hits?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Because that right there.
Or songs after songs after
That
songs
right
within
there,
the year.
it speaks to the psyche of Diddy and even the genesis of this rant. Which we have not. It's not something that we haven't seen before. Fast forward 2014, we get the chance. No, 2015, we interview Diddy. I expressed myself vicariously through the fans. I was speaking for the fans, you see me? And it was during the whole time that when him there Project Sweat out and him there promote that him go on ER. Before, we set it up before him even fought away. He did go on ER first, remember? Go on ER.
Sealer.
Exactly, and they'd have this for say.
I know a big gun and big artists on the world know that, and Jamaica know that. Them should just be fair and just talk. Remember, so when Cartel thing goes sign up, and we and Cartel start far back and bring back in things there, so. It's right there. First, the Cartel that happens to Aidonia. Who them say the two of the baddest lyricists? 3 years, who don't ask that question. 3 years, who don't ask it, no mean. Who don't say, Aidonia and Cartel. So, when you're calling him, you have to call my name. One voice.
Alright. So, I'm saying that now, and I think a couple weeks after that, maybe the week after, we had him on our show. And this was the last sit down that he has done since. I asked him about it, and this is what he had to say.
At no time, I never want to run Jamaica, brother.
Really?
You understand? I just want to have hit music.
We find it interesting, say you don't necessarily want to be seen as number one, you just want
You want
be
to
known as it. Fabri say, is it that you want to be seen as number one or as the same level as Carter?
We not want to see that, because remember say, Aidonia and a brother. Aidonia and a brother. J.O.P. and a brother. The Aidonia thing is a well-established thing, brother. You see me, and the people of Jamaica respect and love Aidonia.
You talk about the fan base. I guess there are some fans out there that are kind of disappointed in the fact that you have Cartel in a prison. There's a big gap there, and like somebody can be there and take the, and take the lead.
Yeah, but
and people see you and say, "Oh, Aidonia should be that brother." And so when they hear you say you don't really try to be number one.
Me no want to be that brother. You see me? Me not have to have 100 songs to prove say me I run the place, brother.
Yeah.
Because a man can have 100 songs and me find one will kick with the 100, you know.
Remember that, Ari?
I remember that.
Alright. I find it very peculiar now. Because after this interview, I made peace with myself.
Is that
Ask the man to
you were having him on this pedestal, this propping him up when he didn't want
Him
it.
never
And it was
want it.
unfair of you to try and force him in a situation
right.
he did not want to be in.
It's
I
like,
made
cool.
peace. The man said, he now want to run the place. Me say, cool. You said that out of your mouth. Right? I found it egregious at the time that you're comparing yourself to Cartel, but then you say, me now want to run the place. That still never quite make any sense to me. Even thinking about it afterwards, the man said, why then are you comparing yourself to Vibes Cartel? I say, no, run the place.
Because even in another clip, it sound like him not even like, say, people compare him or for say, the two of them for run the place.
I'm glad they said that now, Javin.
Hey, no.
Fast forward to now. I've made peace with this. I understand now that based on what I'm saying, no one run the place. Him actions would kind of speak to that, where it's like him take a step back. Governor's place in all of this
Cemented.
very intricate to how I feel he has been operating as well over the past several years. I'm easy, but I'm say cool. They didn't put out a bagga song. He has never been the type to really put out a bagga song like that. But it seemed like he kind of ease up. Him at the big year 2017, yeah. Theme year that. Theme year that. 2018, Act 2, we get couple other songs. That year, yeah, it's like he's absent. We were supposed to get a mixtape in 2018. Don't know what I got with that mixtape then. Fast out to know. How should I then feel now when again, deja vu, the man is again comparing himself to Cartel. Saying, yo, when you say lyricists and the bad lyricists, them, who them call?
Which isn't
Cartel,
an untrue
me.
statement.
It's not untrue, Ari. But then my mind is cast back to 2015. Why then? If you don't want be seen as running dancehall, if you don't want to take the lead in a dancehall, why are you then comparing yourself to Vibes Cartel?
Right. So this is
as
a
him said in the
musical
2015, as him said when we talk. Hold on.
Get it out.
Hold on. As him said when we talk to him, Aidonia. Vibes Cartel is Vibes Cartel.
Right.
We see it at the fucking Red Bull Culture Clash, Ari. You saw the love I'm received.
Mm-hmm.
He is well respected. Him well loved by the fans and the people them out there. Is it that his haters are special more than any other haters? What move him for do
All
this?
right, so
Answer me that.
All right, so I'm not going to speak to the machinations of Sheldon Lawrence, aka Aidonia, but clearly is not haters. Is one dissenting voice. We don't know who.
Who is the dissenting voice?
It has to be a specific.
And is their voice so
dissenting
loud?
voice. Maybe not loud, but triggering. Maybe it's one person that isn't. I feel like this wasn't aimed at haters in general. I feel like it was either one person or one specific person who for some strange way or in some strange way is discrediting him. I don't think it's for haters in general. I think it's for one specific person / group. I'm not going to sit here and say it's Massacre. Like, we know Massacre and him having issues. Is the popular theory. That's the popular theory floating about, but I'm not going to say that's it. But it's clearly for one specific person / team.
You think it's clearly for one person?
Yes,
clearly.
because
Who?
I don't know.
Why them voice so loud to him?
As I said, it's not loud. It's triggering. It's like, yes, I like, what the fuck? Like, I'm here for 10+ years. Like, calm yourself. It felt like that. It felt like here I am working, or me I do my thing, and some people still just don't want respect my space.
Some people and then again him mobilize, him fund them and say you want on for talk as if they're not talking. as if he want mobilize them against another set of people who are talking against him. That's why I say may I question what you say about if it's one person. Because the man mobilize him, fund them. Why would you mobilize your fund them against one person if you not specify who the one person they be? It confuses it.
But it's just like, okay, it's just like with, I'm thinking like the Beehive. Yes, sometimes, like when one dissenting voice says something and Beehive attack, yeah. It's just she's not doing the order. She's not doing it anymore. Right. But that just speaks to her level of stardom. But with Aidonia, I think is a thing where probably people just forgetting that he has a place here and he just want, like, him just wanting them to say, hey, yo.
But why are they forgetting
and
that he has a place here?
Why? Who is forgetting Javi?
Again, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm asking, Ari.
And the same thing goes. I'm not going to speak to the machine. I'm just proposing.
I hear theory.
Exactly.
Aidonia is not receiving hate more than popcorn. Him damn sure not receive more hate than alkaline. Who is triggering him? Because the cartel this is what I don't like most about this. Me not like it. You say it in a 2015 interview, Aidonia. And when you continue to compare yourself to cartel, you know the fans them might think about the time when you did for run dancer, you never run it. At that, them think about so
But
you,
then,
brother,
you know,
you had your opportunity to be Vibes Car or to have that lane that Vibes
But
Car
that's what
operated.
that's the issue. That's the crux of the argument, though, because he does not want a situation. Okay, I get what you're saying. That he's comparing himself to the car. I get it.
You don't want it, so why do it?
Yeah.
Why make the people and think about that when you don't? You yourself say you don't want to be that.
No,
That's
my
what I
point
was
is-
upset about too.
My point is,
Let's hear what Arius.
Devil's advocate. She's devil's advocate. Just
Yes.
for devil's advocate.
my point is, he doesn't. He. I guess yes, him don't like that. You know, like people saying that. But it's my point is, run dancehall. Maybe that's the thing that him don't like. Why not keep on saying like he never did run dancehall? Maybe it's not in the sense that you thought it would have been, but he did what he felt was right within the space at the time. So it really is just comparative, like, it's subjective. Sorry.
And why? Who they make the point about the amount of songs? Did you, Ari?
Me.
Possibly you. When you listen back to what him say, it's like his definition or what what the people's definition
run dancehall.
is a bag of songs.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to be seen as that. But yet again, sir, the Vibes Cartel comparisons. Now me I go say something. I don't care if it burn a bridge or whatever. I don't care.
Think about it.
I know that you and Vibes Cartel are not in the same league. That no means the league where you in are not big. Yeah, Bundesliga, well supported league, bad league. Cartel are probably like La Liga, Spanish league,
Football.
I thought you'd have said English.
English. It's because I don't want to use Premier League.
Premier League is trash. Premier League
It's
is the
trash
hardest
for me, you
league.
know, as a Manchester United
It's
fan.
the hardest league. It's the hardest league, but it's the most popular league
just
too.
because the word Premier. Gotta listen to the word the Premier.
But I mean, it's just their
The word the
but
Premier.
it's their
put a
whole
little
branding.
extra glass for I know.
But it's their whole
But
branding.
to people is to that's a massive for people.
But it goes
say,
back to our initial situation where it's the message
That's
is
true.
how people receive the
When
message.
me is Premier League now, I say, oh, it's a little Premier there. It make it look like it's so far better than what a Bundesliga is, when in reality it is not.
No, it's not.
They're just different. You operate in your own lane, brother.
Which is clear. I mean, which is
Which
obvious.
is clear.
Like he's
So why again compare himself to Vibes Cartel? This is confusing to me. When you do that, they're going to say, and only I'm gonna bring up in a people's mind, say, yo, time when you did for run it, you didn't. You know, put out as much song as Cartel. You don't. So why bring up Cartel in them instances here? It's not the first time. It's deja vu. No. Me I wonder because aircraft did a drop.
that was
And
my
it's a
next
promo.
theory.
It's a promo.
That's
tool.
my next theory.
Because they do it when they a drop Project Sweat.
That's my next theory.
But to me, him bigger than them something, yeah. Him bigger than say, stir up them controversial right for try promote a song.
But that everybody I don't know.
That everybody had do, but in himself say bigger than them sitting there.
And you fall right into it.
I will fall right up. Like for you. No, we there talk about it. We there talk about it.
You are the one that's passionate. You're the one
We
that's
there talk
passionate.
about it.
I'm just like,
Alright.
this
It's bigger than them sitting there.
is not a big deal. Because when I first heard it, I was just like, again, it just seemed out of left field. Like,
Very much
I'm
so.
trying to figure out, like, who says something, who said what. People got, I'm sure people went on Massacre page to see if him did show some subliminal shots, like to say, wait, did we miss something?
Was it the King of Dance or shit when they put up?
That's what I was wondering
It
too.
couldn't, but then
But look how long after that.
Aidonia has never claimed king of the dancehall status. It's always been Cartel.
But he keep comparing himself to the person with people.
But the thing is, like, what is it so bad of a comparison though? Like, he's comparing himself in terms of it's always been about lyricism, not necessarily about status. Because again, he has resigned in himself that he does not want to run dancehall. That's not his goal. His goal is just to make some really good songs, make some money, and for cement in place in it. And I feel like and we're talking about legendary status. I think that we've agreed that he's not quite I don't think he's there yet, not because
he's not on that boat.
He's not good or whatever. It's just some time, some
yet.
more. He just needs some more
I
time.
feel in the next decade,
Yeah.
he will be
And I think it's too young.
Legend.
He's too young to be a legend. No? Like, there's still much more for him to go. There's still much more for him to, some more accolades and some much more more achievements that he can achieve. So for me, it's like too young to want
Don't
to
get it
consider
twisted,
him
though.
a
If
legend,
he
but
was to
he's
stop
on
today,
track.
or something to him, knock on glass. You see me? Knock on wood. You do it, me not knock on wood. If some more time to him, he would be considered a legend.
Yeah, he would
If him
definitely
to stop.
make his.
You know what I mean?
Mark,
But in my
there's
mind,
more to go.
as you say in your mind as well, not quite panda legendary
So
level
much
there yet.
potential.
There's so,
So
much more.
much. We still no. Him put out him. They gonna put out a mixtape last year. No? Where is the mixtape?
More than next year, like 2017. Like,
Where is it? Him put it out. Say that's a chap mixtape and all them things. Them I think the fans them are pre the man for. Say brother, you say you gonna put out them things. You not giving an update and say yo people to fall later on. We just not hear nothing about it no more.
You know what I realized with Aidonia is
sometimes I wonder if him coming like one of them people them love it and them want to do it, but it's like, yeah, I wonder if him can't bother. So him ease back.
that's what I'm saying.
And then him step in again and him run with it. It's like I'm confused
Javi,
when it comes on to
that could
that.
speak towards him approach to music and even
His work ethic.
to him work ethic as well, because when he was doing that ER interview and when him for upon our show, he had made a sort of pledge say, yo man, I gotta start do them more them thing and more media and speaking more, and I was say, cool.
You know, sometimes, you
But
know,
like from him do our fault?
No,
He
no
not
more.
do no more.
I think sometimes there's probably a bigger battle that we don't know. Cause I was thinking, I don't know if you guys know Summer Walker. She's an R&B singer.
Yeah, we know the shit will go over there.
Right, and she said that she has some social anxiety, and it's debilitating so much that she have to stop her tour because she can't interact with fans and meet and greet, and that's like another
really?
aspect of
Wow.
her touring and money making ability. And I think that probably is another thing that we're probably not even taking. I'm thinking and saying maybe that's another thing with Aidonia, that just is some people who they have a talent, they have a skill, the aptitude in whatever it is that they're doing, it's really high and really good. But the other part of it, which is the social aspect part of
Right.
it, so they're competent, they have the aptitude, but the social part of the game is something that they probably can't handle, and you can't really fault them for that. That's just a personality. Most entertainers that you'd be surprised to know are very shy. Very introverted. Them, you
Just
know,
want
like
make them
them not,
music.
right, them just want to create and put the art out, but the other fandangles that come with it is not what they want. And so that could be
That's
a thing
cool.
that
That's cool.
we're not probably taking it. I'm not saying that it is, I'm
But
just
no.
speculating.
That if that is the case, then Aidonia be Aidonia.
Which he is. He's clearly is.
Which is, but
But
then
I don't
don't
think
go
it's
on to
unfair.
compare yourself to
I
Vybz
don't think
Kartel.
I personally don't
do
think
it.
it's an
We know
issue.
say you're bad already.
You're bad, you're great, you're proving yourself. Anybody who said otherwise, them a fucking idiot. You put in your work over 15 years in the game. But when you compare yourself to a next man, ask yourself this question. Would Cartel do the same? Will Cartel go up on a stage and say, the people them say, and me and Aidonia are the two baddest lyricists. And that the people, him not gonna do that. Like at them they think they need for pre in my mind. Them say comparison are biggest thief or joy.
But you know, it's not
Him
even.
don't need to compare himself to
But
you.
it could be a thing where he's just putting it into perspective.
Him do himself a disservice when him
He's
do that.
putting things into perspective, and he's not saying that he's running the place and he's like, oh,
Him
like
just
the
a say him and
status
Cartel are
and the
the baddest
stardom that
lyricists.
Vibes Cartel. It's always been about lyricism.
And even this lyricist thing, it don't make it's null and void. It's a null and void argument. In a matter in a brand scheme of things. So what?
Yeah.
So what if you're not two baddest lyricists? That make it the two greatest artists? The baddest lyricist usually equates to the baddest artist, does it?
No, it does.
It does not. I don't know. Me rate the artist, but it hurt me sometimes to see them thing. Because then my friend must say, see the artist of yes, man. I said, see? Because it already a style, I never see you, dog. What do you?
Daddy me daddy, where you say them bad man, bust the gun, them grab it. Bad man lock it and load and slam it. Pebbles me 12 gauge, name it, the shotgun, flam it, your head shot, slam it. Bad man, make the shot them bust out.